The Mpumalanga provincial government has used this year's Heritage Day to ramp up its Covid-19 vaccination rollout in the Bushbuckridge area. The MEC, Sasekani Manzini, says they're now focusing on more rural communities to ensure that they too are not left out of the program. The province has registered a low uptake of vaccines among adults, with only 22% of them being fully vaccinated currently. To get a sense then of how things are going, let's take you live to Mpumalanga, bring in Newzroom Afrika's Mweli Masilela for a live update. Mweli, it looks as though today wasn't just about celebrating, obviously, as I was saying, Heritage Day, but now pairing that with COVID-19 vaccinations. Has it been a success?
Indeed, Tambagile, it's very clear that government is very cautious in terms of what people are doing, especially now that the country is still battling the COVID-19 pandemic. As much as today was about celebrating cultural diversity in unity here in the province of the Rising Sun, especially in Bushbuckridge, government used the opportunity or the event to try and send a strong message to community members there to say that it is about time that they heed to the call to get inoculated. You will know that just yesterday, the Deputy President, David Mabuza, was in the province on oversight to monitor the COVID-19 vaccine rollout. And what came out there during his door-to-door, because he visited quite a number of homes there in Matamo village in the Nkomazi area, is that there was a concern that Mpumalanga remains one of the provinces that have got a low proportion in terms of the adult population of the people who are fully vaccinated. So that is why the Deputy President, who was accompanied also by the Minister or the Deputy Minister of State Security, Zizigoda, they sent a message to say that it is about time that whatever event, even if today, like it was Heritage Day, there must be health professionals that are assisting people who want to get vaccinated. But we know that it's not only about just during special events. The message was also that churches must be used to send that message to people to say that indeed it is very important to get vaccinated so that at least economic activity can be open at a maximum level, Tambagile. So that is why then today we saw the acting Premier Vusishong as well as the MEC doing just that, encouraging people to get vaccinated. In fact, let's just hear from the acting Premier Vusishong, who was actually leading today's proceedings in Bushbuckridge.
The message that we are putting across today is to remind our people, particularly the young people, about where we are coming from as diverse cultures and everything, including, you know, the discipline and respect. Also to touch base on the issue that is killing our province and the country, which is called the COVID-19. We are here today, as much as we celebrate our Heritage Day, just also to remind them to vaccinate. All of them that are due to vaccinate, they must vaccinate. We have brought the Department of Health today here. They are going to assist them.
Mweli, what else has come out of this joint event, if we can call it that, in Mpumalanga now, as to remind those just joining us, COVID-19 blended with the issue of Heritage Day, the celebrations?
Tambagile, one issue of national importance that was also raised during today's event is the issue of gender-based violence. You'll remember just a few days ago, we ran a story of like two young men who were running from Millibek to Nkomazi at the Ramshusha Stadium, whereby there's also a heritage event. Those athletes are trying to say that, like to raise awareness in communities, to invite men especially to say that they must stop the issue of abusing women and children. So that issue also came up today. The acting Premier as well as the MEC actually spoke strongly, because we know that during the event, in fact, they raised the issue to say that Bushbuckridge and the Nkomazi area tend to be hotspots in as far as the issue of gender-based violence is concerned. But it seems like people, Tsembegile, are heeding the call, because when you talk to the community members, they are indeed getting the message to say that indeed it is about time that whatever issues of criminal activity that come up in society, they are now in a position to report those issues, especially on the side of the issue of gender-based violence. We know that in Mpumalanga, there's quite a number of cases that are still in court. That is why some people are saying that sometimes the wheels of justice are moving at a snail's pace. So that's one issue that government has made a commitment to say that indeed, as we are celebrating Heritage Day, we mustn't forget about those issues, which is mainly the issue of gender-based violence, as well as ensuring that each and every person who actually qualifies to get vaccinated does so as soon as possible. Tsambegile.
Mweli, thank you very much for that. That's Mweli Masilela, our reporter in Mpumalanga, talking to us about how the government there has taken things up a notch, if you will, as far as COVID-19 vaccinations are concerned, pairing Heritage Day celebrations and the campaign to encourage people there to take the shots. Low uptake, currently around 22%. Only 22% of adults in Mpumalanga currently are fully vaccinated.